top story this lunchtime, South Korea is on alert after the military discovered yet another suspected North Korean drone on a mountain in Gangwon-do Province, some 130 kilometers south of the inter-Korean border.
We have our Kim Hyun-bin standing by at the Ministry of National Defense in Seoul. So, Hyun-bin, it must be very concerning that this is the third drone found on South Korean territory in a matter of weeks. What countermeasures does Seoul plan to take?
Hey guys, the Defense Ministry announced a little over an hour ago that their key commanders for every military branch held an emergency meeting to discuss the recent drone infiltration. Defense Minister Kim Kwan-jin, who led the meeting, urged all facets of the military to maintain flawless operation readiness in regards to the suspected North Korean drones and other threats from Pyongyang. Kim emphasized that the 3 drones found in South Korea in recent days were for surveillance purposes, but in the future, they could be used for terror attack purposes. The ministry says if the drones are confirmed to have come from the north, Pyongyang is in clear violation of Korea's armistice agreement, as well as an international agreement on flying over another country's airspace without prior notification.
So, what are some of the military's plans to prevent such incidents from happening again?
North Korea has hundreds of drones or unmanned aerial vehicles in its arsenal, so there could be more found in the coming days or weeks. The South Korean military says it's well equipped to deal with enemy jet incursions and attack UAVs, but it's much more difficult detecting these kind of ultra-small sized UAVs. Seoul says it plans to purchase low-altitude radars as soon as possible and other military gadgetry to prevent further infiltrations. Seoul's Joint Chief of Staff said it will take strong actions over Pyongyang's violation of its airspace and will also mobilize units across the country to search for other drones. The ministry says it will continue to evaluate possible routes and the damage the UAVs could cause, while enhancing air defense operations system to better counter small-sized UAV infiltration.
And Hyun-bin, so what do we know about the discovery of this third drone on Sunday?
Well, the ministry announced on Sunday that while ginseng digger first spotted the UAV last October, and on a mountain in Samcheok, Gangwon Province, and after that, it reported to the military officials last Friday. Initial investigations show the drone is the same model as the one that crashed in Paju late last month. Preliminary analysis also shows the computer components inside the drone contain chips and microprocessors released back in the early 1990s, but have long been obsolete. As you said, this is the third discovery like this, and it is a worry as the South Korean military failed to detect these ones until they crashed on South Korean soil. There were almost certainly many more that made the flight, but made it back to the north safely. Back to you guys.
Well, you're certainly right, Hyun-bin. It is a worry that all these drones seem to be coming into South Korean territory now. And that was our Defense Ministry correspondent Kim Hyun-bin reporting about Seoul's future plans to counter these small-sized drones. This after a third suspected North Korean drone was found more than 100 kilometers south of the inter-Korean border.